Store.
I think I'm feeling a little bit underdressed this morning. I don't have a chance to wear an elf or a Santa hat, but these two are, and they're encouraging you to put yours on this Saturday. We're gearing up for the Red Bank Christmas Parade and Festival. Brianna Burns, Jeffrey Gravy, good to see you both.
Yeah, thanks for having us on this morning.
When I saw you, I saw Brianna first, and I said, I'm so glad that y'all have waited to do yours mid-month. I think people are kind of now feeling the spirit of the season, and you got a great forecast, kind of, right? We've got a little bit of rain coming in, but that could go away.
It looks like now at the beginning of the week there was going to be some rain, but it really looks like it's going to push out and wait until after the event's over now. So yeah, we're feeling pretty lucky on that, knock on wood.
This is a generational event. Brianna, I'm going to go to you first because you're a Red Bank born and raised girl.
I am, and I remember going to this festival as a kid and bright-eyed and seeing the parade and all the lights and seeing Santa, and you know, it fills you with joy, and like you said, with the Christmas spirit, it's a great family experience. And so, you know, I remember all the good feels that I had, you know, going to this festival every year, and so that's why I've jumped on board.
Well, and then you jump in, so you're chairing it, right?
Yeah.
You're the board chair. Then here you are, Jeffrey, you're from the Atlanta area, so you and I were kind of sharing some common stories there, but you're now with the Parks and Rec Department in Red Bank, so you must be loving the sense of true community that is there.
It is. It's very different with a small town feel. You can really see how the community comes out, shows out for each other, but also shows out for the city of Red Bank and the pride they have in Red Bank, which is very valid. And it's a lot of fun just to see the community come out and to be able to host an event with the Festival Advisory Board to, you know, represent Red Bank and give them an opportunity to come out to the park.
If you are looking maybe for a place to live, perhaps you're wanting to relocate and move into a new house, no doubt Red Bank has probably been on your list. It is hopping over there.
It is.
Houses get on the market and they're gone.
They are, yeah. When my wife and I first moved to the area 2.5 years ago, we were looking for a house, and we actually looked in Red Bank, but the market was so hot we ended up moving over to East Ridge. But I love getting to come every day to Red Bank and be a part of this community.
Well, and I wanted to kind of bring up the housing side of it because I think it's really telling that that sense of community that you probably experienced as a child, Brianna, is still there, but the makeup of Red Bank is very diverse.
Very much so, yes. I mean, and you can see it even not even only its citizens, but the restaurants too that we're bringing in, and the businesses, the locally owned businesses, and so it really is expanding.
One thing that people who have businesses in Red Bank love to brag on is that they have parking. So let's talk a little bit about coming out for the parade and the festival and where people should plan to park.
Yeah, for sure. So we are going to be shutting Dayton Boulevard down in sections throughout the day, so I'm glad you brought that up. We're going to be shutting down Dayton Boulevard between Leawood and Morrison Springs at 2 o'clock. And so that people can start wandering over while the vendors are setting up, and they can get across from Food City without having to worry about traffic. They can park in the Food City parking, and then there's also lots of other parking lots around the areas. We have local churches like Red Bank UMC and Red Bank Baptist who, you know, their parking lots often get used for events like this, so big shout out to them. And then starting at 4 o'clock, we're going to be starting to shut down from where the Food City gas station is, all the way down to Newberry for the parade.
I love how you had this all memorized in your head. All you have to know is bring the kids and the whole family and show up. The fun is really an all afternoon into the evening event, right? 3 to 8?
3 to 8, perfect. Yeah, 3 to 8, and then the main event, the parade, will be kicking off at 6 p.m.
Oh, so it'll be dark.
Yes.
All the lights will be on.
Yep. So we've asked all of our parade floats to decorate in holiday spirit. A lot of them will have lights and different decorations going on. They'll be handing out candy, things like that. So we're really excited for that.
I know you feel like it takes a village, and you wanted to make sure you had a chance to give a shout out to the sponsors that helped you pull this off.
Yeah, and we want to give a huge shout out to our elf level sponsors, EPB, Food City, and Big Woody's Tree Service for helping make all of this possible. And a lot of that sponsorship money, the Festival Advisory Board, which Brianna chairs, will actually decide where that goes. And a lot of that is going into our kids zone to create free activities for kids to come to.
Oh, nice. Okay, let's talk about the kids before we wrap things up. Santa Claus is kind of going to be everywhere on Saturday for y'all. So he'll be in the parade, but then he's taking time for pictures?
He'll actually be on our stage at 3 p.m.
Okay.
So as soon as you get there, if you're trying to get a picture with Santa, come a little early, come at 3 p.m. He'll be on the stage from 3 to 5 taking photos with family. Then we're going to whisk him away so that he can rear up the end of our parade, and then he'll be back on afterwards until 8 p.m.
Well, I'm sure he would approve of your Santa hat too. It's a nice one. Red Bank logoed and everything. Thank y'all both so much.
Yeah, thank you.
You can be part of the generational fun. It's the Red Bank Christmas Parade and Festival this Saturday from 3 until 8. You heard them say get there sometime around 2 or 3. Find an easy place to park, get your pictures with Santa, and have fun in our community. Thanks.
Thank you.
Join Local 3 this Thursday at Academy Sports and Outdoors Hamilton Place from 4 to 7 p.m. Bring your